Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on another SEC team, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He's got it inside the 15. Oh, the ball comes loose. Oh, it's recovered by the kicking team. A special teams disaster by that return team. What a moment.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. The Longhorns are in the red zone. Ball handed off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It's another good job here by this defense, and I think all the build-up and hype of the national championship, they really felt challenged. And right now, they're winning the line of scrimmage. They've gotten this offense to a third-down situation. Let's see if they can get off the field here to start the game.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Looking to pass, it's Owens. Pass caught. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Tight end was wide open. How did they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. First down here for this offense. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
Grab down the middle. It's Green.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. There's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to throw. It's Owens. Catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking for his back. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game. And then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Sampson. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Collins. Pressure is coming. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they'll set up for the PAT. Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, yeah, I'll just do this myself.
How about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Longhorns are on the move here.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the single back takes the handoff. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. To throw, it's Owens. Catch made on the left side. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. The Longhorns looking to run some tempo here. Looking to chuck it again. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Past the 10. That's a potential game changer. The pick and the big return.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Defense expecting to run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. And now the try here for the extra point. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Throwing for his running back. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Dropping back. It's Owens. Finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket. He's on the run. Launches deep. The catch is made inside the 10. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Longhorns line up with a first and goal. Pop pass on the jet sweep. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Collins. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made after the completion. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw again. Extending the play now. They get him down, but that's a good run. Enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The 18 puts them in front by 7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. You gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting in the way of that and knocking it away.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back, it's Owens. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. To the air, it's Owens. He's escaping the pocket now. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's caught downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see. You're kind of creating that new legacy for Texas and having elite receivers.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. He goes nowhere on third and short. I don't think he got it.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. A jet sweep here. Can the receiver get the edge? And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Boy, he was so close to getting to the outside and coming up with some huge yards. But, hey, let's give credit to the defense. This receiver's really fast, and they were very, very fortunate not to give up a big play.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Back to throw. It's Collins. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down.
This is a deflating play for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback. And he uses his legs to pick it up.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They stop him, but it's a first down. He'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Looking to throw. It's Collins. Defense is coming after him. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He makes the grab. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looks to the left, pass caught. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw it again. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Catch is made. Room to run here. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Launching it downfield. And it's intercepted.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Collins. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
They'll run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. But you've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. Sacked, dropped at the 3. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking downfield. It's Collins. Looking right. This one caught. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Can they convert on 3rd down to keep this drive rolling? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 1st and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. That's it. It's official.